here we go. Let's take care of some business. Whoa, that was a lot of packs that were updating there. Alright, let's see what we can get into today. To apologize in advance because my cat is officially going crazy. Anyways, hello. This is Rising Note 148, and we are back in my world again. Kicking things off, oddly, with a world tour today. We're gonna take a couple walks around, see some sights, have a good time, and see where things go from there. Alright, let's do it. Anyways, we're gonna start things off today with the building behind me, which is the spawn building. It's a replica of an end city with a few minor tweaks to make it a little more user-friendly and a little more accessible to survival players. For some reason, oddly enough, the terrain down here has apparently been altered too much to where when you die, you don't spawn down on the ground. You spawn you spawn at the top of the building. Which isn't too bad, but you have to make it down every time. That's why I have little pots of ponds of water and stuff for you to try to test your luck and jump down. But who knows? There's also safe ways to walk down. On the inside here, there is enough supplies for players to regather all things that they need, a little protection, a little swords and armor and stuff like that, some food maybe, a little note block action, just to get them back going on their way. I would go all the way up there and show you the rooms and all the extra stuff, but it's nothing fancy. If you've seen one end city, you've seen them all. Anyways, that's why I'm not gonna show it to you guys because it's a bit too much. It's a little too boring. I just have lights and silly stuff here. And oh great, it's raining. Lovely. No luck today, folks. No luck today. Alright. Either way. Got this pathway going here. It doesn't look too crazy. I found a style that I enjoyed and just ran with it as far as I could. I got some lanterns here that lead this way out from the spawn building towards my windmill that I built here. It's just for the wheat farm. It's nothing too crazy, nothing too intricate, but it works. Let's go and take a look at it. In the back here, I've got something I'm going to show you guys in a little bit. All right, let's take a closer look. Little tiny offshoot with an extra roof, little room. On the inside, I just got a little spruce slabs and some crafting tables and some chests. A little bit of bookshelf action back here. Ladders going upstairs to the second platform area where you can walk out and say hello to the windmill. That's dangerously close. Either way. That's about it for this. It's nothing, like I said, it's nothing too crazy. Continuing down the pathway. Oh god, it's really getting dark now. Jeez, I better go to sleep. I don't have any real custom trees or anything, but I really want to start dipping into those a little more. I find those interesting. Got some bamboo back here that we chop occasionally from time to time. And I say we because I play this with my wife and kids. You know, I tend to have a good time, and they tend to have a good time with me. Okay, zombies back there, I think we'll be okay. All right. Right here is the super smelter, or the mega furnace, if you will. It holds 20 furnaces, and there's two tiers, so actually it's 40 furnaces. But either way, I'm gonna get to sleep and get rid of this rain here, because can't record with rain going on. All right, that's better. Still rain? Oh, maybe not. Okay. Yep, it's just a giant furnace. It's kind of an old style furnace. I got the big swinging door here that closes when you fill it up, and the glass has been stained with soot and whatnot. So it's really nice. I still got to continue the pathway going here to connect with the rest of the buildings over here, just to kind of pull it all together and make it one whole piece. As we head back over here towards spawn, there is the building that my wife first built when she got in here and started playing. It's just a simple two-story house with all your nat- natural building essentials, your furnace and your chest and your bed and all that fancy stuff. All right, over here we've got the barn, or it's more of a stables, if you will. Holds all the horses and kind of gives you that whole barnyard feel. Take a look in here. All right, it's got a nice cobblestone walkway to go through. The stables are in here where they can be fed and trained and bred, if you will. Whatever, they got their troughs in the back, one over here. We go upstairs and we're going to take a little look. It's kind of a getaway to get away from stinky farm animals. Either way, it's more of an attic, if you will. Nothing too ridiculous going on over here. Continuing our way out of the farm here. We're going to go along the pathway here, and to our right we're going to see the giant labyrinth, or maze, whatever you want to call it. It's a giant maze, and it took so many hours to build this. I think it's about like 100 and almost 200 by 200 blocks. Either way, got the pathway going to the entrance here. We're going to take a little peek. There was this giant mountain, like humongous, covering half of this labyrinth that a friend of mine and we kind of grinded it out and knocked it out to make room for this. But I'm going to take a little peek in here. Okay. Nope. I don't want to go in. I know I'll get lost. But yes, it took so long to build. Absolutely forever. Just to even make way for it. I've still got chests left over from random blocks that were left from the project. I'm going to continue down this way. Follow our golden path that's not so golden but feels golden. Over to the right here is my son's building. He made a little shack by the river with a farm and a nice little stable for his horse. I did a little custom river for him, and I really enjoyed how the dirt path really looks under the water. It looks more murky and gives more of a pond feel. This building here, let's see. This originally was my son's house, and over time, he had the windows all blocked up, if I remember correctly. And it was just completely full of mobs, skeletons, creepers, and you couldn't even get in there. But over time, we just kind of turned it into this pyramid-style building, and it officially got deemed the safe house. So it's nothing really interesting. It's just your basic square room with an upstairs. Kind of something to give the kids to play with, a little something for them to play with. But we've got the giant creeper over there. We'll go take a look at him. We'll get back to the pathway. All right, here we go. Over here is my stepdaughter's house. She had this built. It was standing on just a bunch of blocks for months on end until I got tired of it and put these giant creepy crawly legs on it. Okay. That giant creeper hiding back there. He's always watching. Always watching. Alright. The pathway continues along this way to what we call the community area. Just past these spammed dark oak trees. But we've grown to call it the community area. It was, let's see, when was this officially laid in? Probably around the Nether update. We got pretty crazy with the blocks that came out and decided we wanted to do our own biome style. And what better place than around the Nether portal, you know? See, back here we've got all our random chests that we could possibly use for random building blocks and food and whatever you need, really. A super smelter. Alright, continue this way here by the giant creeper, overlooking that furnace. Man, I enjoy that furnace. Alright, right here we've got the automatic and manual wool farm. Each one of these building chambers here has a separate color set of sheep in them where you can go in and manually harvest it, or you can have it automatically harvested and come down here and just collect it over time. All right, yeah, I'll come down here, take a look at all the wood that's been thrown everywhere. All right. Yep, it's nothing really crazy, just something that's simple and something that works. All right, let's see what else we can continue on and see. Alrighty, let's take that. We'll get rid of all that little sleepy night times. Okay. All right. Back to the community area. It's nothing too ridiculous. I know I'd say nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. Ah, nothing too ridiculous. It's just a bunch of blocks really is spread out over a wide area to just kind of fill in a nice group area. It's pretty nice. See, we got some giant mushrooms here, some random play with some of these nether trees. Got the double-decker wheat farm that should be tore down, honestly. Alright, let's see. We've got the dye farm here, or it's the flower farm also. Flower and dye. Just simple observers hooked up to dispensers and all that jazz. I'm not going to get into it. Back here's a little back patio where you can come outside but still be safe. We're going to go back down and come to the collection area of the flowers. I've labeled them as dyes because I don't really use flowers as much as I should. They work pretty well, depending on how much bone meal you have. Let's see, we've got our security guard back here. Just kind of hanging out, making sure everybody's taking care of what they need. Okay, let's get back in here. Take a walk around outside. Oh, hello, llama. All right. Take a walk outside. Now, over this way is a haunted style house that my wife built. Let's see. This is around Halloween area. Yep. Halloween time. And we're pretty big Halloween fans, so we got into that. Started building some haunted houses and stuff like that. Let's see. Over here we've got the giant turkey that pooped out an egg. Of course, right around Thanksgiving time, you know. We're going to walk under his butt here, cover your head, and we're going to take a look at the Sanderson sisters' house from the movie Hocus Pocus. I know, it looks pretty good, right? I know. Either way, like I said, my wife and I are crazy about Halloween. We got the tree here that hung the Sanderson sisters. We've got the signs here. Yep. Built by, yep. Me and my wife. Yep. And we tried to make it look as realistic as we could to the movie. We got the water wheel going on the side here where Thackeray Binks came out and was looking through the window and stuff. We just really enjoyed this build together. It was great. Alright, let's go in here and take a look. Let's see, let's put my bed down so I can carry these. Alright. Okay, we've got the shelves and stuff on this side. We've got the giant turning wheel that should be connected to the water wheel out there, but it's not. We've got room for potions over here on this side. We've got the cauldron where the potions were brewed in. Candles and all kinds of decorations. There's potions in the back. Let's see, we've got the lectern here. We've got some chairs. The black flame candle. Creepy stuff. Just absolutely creepy. See, we've got some closet storage over here. And some closet storage on this side as well. Let's take a look upstairs. Alright. Upstairs, you got the beds, obviously, where the Sanderson sisters sleep. Little bookshelves and nightstands by their bed. Some more potion brewing areas. Some more creepy Halloween stuff. Like I said, my wife and I are big Halloween fans, and look, we even followed the book in the lectern for the evil book that has the eye. So we really enjoy doing the whole Minecraft Halloween thing. Alright, enough of all of that. Let's continue on with our journey. Need an umbrella. Alright. Anyways, back this way is more of the pathway that continues along through our world. Alright, let's look this way. Over here, I've got a giant witch, obviously. I have a real good niche for building things that have no practical use. Alright. Over here, I've got this kind of moss monument that was built. Then over to the left, I've got a monster, which you can ride minecart through his mouth. It's pretty awesome. Let's, back there, I got the electric horse I'm working on. Pathway continues down to this bridge. And we're going to be entering the Christmas area over by my base. They've got a giant Christmas tree right here. I've got giant sugarcane over there. Let's get a little closer and see what we can see. Yep, we've got some giant Christmas presents. Giant pumpkins and stuff. Okay. I'm going to fess up. This here and this here are not my original design. I just happen to replicate them really well. But those, I can't take credit for inventing those. The tree is mine back there, of course. But that's kind of blocky, if you would. Kind of one of those trees that come in a box. You know, it's kind of one of those. Over here to the left is a ghost that my wife built around Halloween time. We're getting pretty crazy. Let's see. This is my base. The first base I built when I started this world, and I just kept adding on to it, and before I knew it, I was sick of it. Sick of all the stuff in here. I was sick of all the lag, and it was just absolutely terrible. But we're gonna go in and take a look anyway. See, it's already slipping up here. Alright. Here it is. We've got all of the zombie heads I've collected over the times that we're hunting, and some kitties. We've got the beacon color changer down here. So let's go to the other side. Activate this lever, And it activates a series of pistons on a redstone clock that just changes the color of the beacon. Nothing too crazy. Yeah. Anyways, let's go back through. Alright. Yep, I've got dragon heads up on the top to kind of seal in the whole entryway here. I've got rooted dirt with some hanging roots for decoration and glowberries. Let's see. Over here, I used to just bring in my horses and leash them up right here, and I started transporting villagers in here. Over on this side is the Drawbridge. Let's see. It's not, like I said, not my design. I just learned how to replicate things decently well. Decently well. Let's try again. That's a little better. I don't understand. I can get it to close like a charm, but I can't get it to open to save my life. Probably something wrong with the timing in the redstone. Hey, that works well enough for me. I can still go in. Alright, let's close this back up. Yeah, nice. Alright. Let's continue on with the tour of my base. Let's take a trip downstairs. Alright, second floor, second lower level here. Oh yeah, I remember. I started getting into Minecraft Earth pretty big when that came out. So I started replicating his Minecraft Earth skin that I got. It's pretty nice. Let's see, back here I've got the villager hall that should be edited. I'm not going to go in there because nobody wants to see 300 villagers. Alright, continue on. Continue going down. Right here is my item sorter. Let's see, I've got a grandfather clock. It doesn't look too shabby besides these pumpkins here kind of in the way. There we go. Now it looks more like a grandfather clock. Either way. Alright. Got my bed here. Some spore blossoms from the new update. Nothing too crazy. I'm going to come out here and take a look at this absolute mess of a hallway. This is my item sorter. Again, not my original design. Can't take credit for it, so I'm not going to show it off. More of a chest monster. My goodness, this place is just terrible. I ran out of space too fast. Or I just stored it all in one area. Got my axolotl tank back here. Don't remember their names. That's okay. Let's see what else I can look at. In the back here, I've got my library. It's kind of tucked away from the rest of the build, which I'm okay with. You know, library is supposed to be secluded and quiet. And it's nice. It's quaint. It's nothing too crazy, but it works. Got a room back here that I have no clue what I'm doing with. Either way. We can forget about that. Alright. We've got a mushroom pet back here. He's hiding. Alright, let's take the stairways or the ladders. Alright. Now along the backhand side of the bottom layer here, well, one of the bottom layers, was originally where the base stopped and the ground started. I started mining, and I invited my family over and friends over, and they helped me a little. But big fan of those grindy projects. Big fan of the grindy projects. Either way. This is the lower level of my base before you start heading into the basement. Let's see. Nothing really too eye-appealing to look at over here. I've got old Cactus Farm. And just sitting here and spitting out cactus and dropping them out into the basement. Let's see. On the inside of the bottom floor of my basement here, I've got a bunch of dripstone going on to kind of give it a creepy look and kind of fill the place in here. Got a weird looking dripstone monster with his teeth. He bites, so out. Either way, I'm gonna take a walk down here, down the stairway to my basement. All this stuff took quite a long time to build. Let's see. Here we are, the entrance to my basement. I really started getting into designing more, and I wanted to become a better builder, so I was trying to figure out with, what blocks work well with who, where, and what, and why. Exactly. All of those things. Either way. Got the stairway continuing to go down through the deep slate. Let's see. And when I said I was a fan of the grindable projects, I was not joking. This took months and months on end to mine out. Just digging away, hours of brain numbing mining, kind of forget about the world and kind of just sit here and chip away at a few 100,000 blocks. There's a nice little platform up here where you can walk out from under the stairs on and take a look out. This Sugarcane Farm. Let's see. Right here we've got original bedrock left from the cave update. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody. I don't know, okay? It updated. There was water around these pieces of bedrock here. See some tucked in there? There was water around this bedrock. And when it updated, bedrock was left here. So don't tell nobody. That's my bedrock. I found it. I'm keeping it. All right. Anyways, let's check out the Sugarcane Farm. This was originally Wells Knight's design, I believe. And I hooked up a Etho hopper clock to it, minecart collection system. Nothing really super crazy, but it functions and it gets me paper for, gunpowder and stuff like that, fireworks. All right, let's see. We're going to wait just a little bit for this hopper clock to finish passing blocks between the hoppers and send this redstone block back over so we can watch the Sugarcane Farm go. Do 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 do. Insert elevator music. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I'm not a good music maker. All right. Come on. Any minute now. There it goes. All right. Now that it activated, turn it off so it doesn't break. Hop our way up here and look at it go. Nothing crazy. Just something that works. I've replicated a few other people's farms as well. I did Subfran 135's Warp Nylium farm. I would show it in action, but there's no sense. If you want to see it, go check out their videos. You don't need to check my video out to see their farms. I don't need to take credit for it. So, and that's officially it for my base. Exiting out of the backside of my base here is the bee farm. I mean, it's not fully automatic, but it's more manual. Yeah, just a bee, a giant bee. I got all my bee friends in there that provide me with honey. See back here, I got the first generation acacia tree farm. Let's see, back over here is my daughter's house that she built by herself. I'm really proud of her for it. She's only Only 6 years old, but it looks pretty nice. I like what she's done with the place. Either way, let's continue on and see what we got going in the Nether. As we head back over to the community area on that dark and dangerous journey, I'm gonna come back to the Nether portal. We're gonna go inside and see how the Nether Hub is doing. Alright. Now, if you've seen some of my other videos, you've probably seen the Nether Hub video that I did. And it turned out pretty amazing. I still love it. I still love it 100%. Oop, missing some blocks there. Enjoy it. I've got these giant pillars here that kind of surround this dripping, crying obsidian with our block of the week here, which is deep slate, of course. Maybe it should be a thing. Let's start that. The block of the week. Oh no, that's kind of the thing. Mojang did that already. Maybe not. My favorite block. Let's go with that. That's my favorite block. We got the super smelter here. We've got the beacon back there giving us all our special powers. Let's see. We'll take a walk outside. I've got my giant mushroom cow who's slightly unfinished. I know. What do they call that? Lean beef. He's lean beefing it. Alright. Still got to work on the outside of the Nether Hub here. I got tunnel projects I'm working on in all directions. Gonna turn out pretty nice once it's all finished. Let's see. Downstairs here is just a normal entryway to the Nether, all the biomes and all that stuff. Let's see. Let's go and take a look up here. We jump on top of this. I know. I need some stairways. We will see the salt farm and our travel way to the Mushroom Island. Now I don't have a boat on me, but that's alright. I think we can make it. We will go take a look at... Oh, there's my boat. We will go take a look at the Mushroom Island. Alright, here we are. Yeah, as you can see, yep, my favorite pathway. Alright, here we've got the building I built for the iron farm. It's nothing really crazy. It's just something to hold the villagers in there. When we head in here, we'll see that, God, whose design was this? I can't remember. It's not my design, that's for sure. But they all flow and fall into the lava and die. My main source of iron. Back here is just your simple double mob grinder. We've got a guardian farm that I'm working on back there. Let's see. Oh, hello. Hello, little buddy. Let's go for a ride. Alright. See, back here I've got my old mob grinder. Built it up above the ocean before I learned about, how the world is loaded. Either way. I haven't really done much, and I don't think my family has much either. We haven't really done much here on this Mushroom Island, but back here, let me get off here. Get over here and take a look. We'll see that my wife built this amazing little house on this island, and I enjoy it so much. Hey, hello. Alright, let's go and take a look at this here. They've got the little half heart that I built her there. I left her a little note, little love note. But she has this nice wraparound porch here. Wraps all the way around. She has the daylight sensors, the redstone lamps for lighting around there. It looks really nice. Got a campfire going over here. Let's see. I don't want to go in there and show it too much, but it looks pretty amazing. Anyways, let's continue on with our journey here. There's not too much more that needs to be shown on the Mushroom Island. Got a little bit my son was working on here. I'm not going to show that too much. That's his, it's not mine. We've got Geo down there. We've been having fun doing a little exploring and really just having a lot of fun. I don't really try to dive too seriously into Minecraft right now. We just normally play it to kind of help us get away from things. Either way, let's go and see what else we can look at. All right. I've got another Mushroom Island we could go look at, but if you check out my video, another video that I've posted, it's on there. It shows me building a giant castle on there. Well, it's not really giant, but it's cute enough, it works. All right. We'll just let that slide away with him, and we're going to go over here and take a look at the end dimension. All right. Here we are in the end stronghold. We've got it sealed off. I'm going to excavate it and expose it to the surface air, if you will. Hop in here to the entrance of the end. It's just a small building. It's nothing really super detailed, or it's just a nice combination of blocks, in my opinion. Got the bubble vader here on this side, but on this side we've got the bridge that goes to the end island. I'm going to take the bubble vader though. All right, let's get up here. I've got all, 20 something of the end gateway portals. I can't remember how many times it is. You have to kill the dragon for to get them. It's 22 or 20. Either way. I did a ring around all of them, around the whole island. We did a couple of giant drooping platform it style wedges, if you will. But in the end, on the island here, I'm gonna get some angry Endermen. On the island here, I'm working on a project which is going to be a giant tree and a couple other things. I'll have to show that in some of my future episodes, but got some little mushrooms going around in the back. And that's about it for now. Alrighty, thanks again for taking time out of your day to watch my video. If you enjoy the content that I'm sharing, or the builds that I'm doing, or even the quirkiness of the person that I am, go ahead and slap that like button, and go ahead and subscribe if you'd want to as well. You don't have to, but if you would, it'd be awesome. Alright, until then, this has been Horizon Note 148. I will catch you guys next time. Bye bye.